Hello everyone and welcome to the program. I'm Segun Kimbaloye in Lagos. Today's show promises to be fast, detailed and revealing. So fasten your seatbelt everyone and let's take off in this manner. It is safe to say that the People's Democratic Party has adopted a carrot and stick approach in bringing the party back on its feet since the July 12th Supreme Court judgment that sacked former chairman Alimadu Sharif. They are reconciling and bringing some aggrieved party members back on board, but some grievances and differences are so strong they are irreconcilable. Apparently, tired of sitting in court to get issues resolved, Senator Ahmed Makarfi, Chairman National Caretaker Committee of the People's Democratic Party, warned PDP members against dragging the party to court. He advised them to exhaust internal mechanisms set up for dispute resolution. During the week, the party took a decision over two major members of the party.
National Caretaker Committee today decided to suspend him for a period of 1 month and to refer the matter to the National Disciplinary Committee for further necessary action. I'm talking in person of Dr. Ifeanyi Uba, Senator Bulji Kachamu's case. The National Caretaker Committee also took a decision to refer his case to the National Disciplinary Committee for further necessary action.
That's Mr. Dayo Adeyeye, the spokesperson of the Caretaker Committee of the PDP. Though both aggrieved and facing or likely face disciplinary action of the party, their cases are different. First, Senator Bulji Kashami replied his query. In his reply, he said his query came despite a court asking all parties to desist from taking action on the matter. Now let's get the conversation started. A PDP chieftain, Prince Segun Seriki, is from Ogun State. He's a chieftain of the party where Senator Kashamu represents. He's obviously not happy with the recent events in the party. He joins me now in the studio to give the side of the story on this matter and some insight. Many thanks, Prince Seriki, for joining us on the program.
Thank you very much.
It does look like a lot of people expected that it's going to be a new era for the PDP post the Supreme Court judgment, but it does not look like it's happening in that manner, considering that a senator of the PDP is being referred, his case is being referred to the disciplinary committee. Are things well with the PDP?
Yeah, by the grace of God, we pray things are going to be well with PDP. I share in the optimism that things were going to be fine with PDP after the Supreme Court judgment, without going into the rhetorics of whether the Supreme Court judgment was good or bad. But quite unfortunately, the McCarthy-led Caretaker Committee had a misconceived interpretation of what the Supreme Court judgment said. You see, political parties are creation of law for Nigerian citizens to ventilate and associate in furtherance of fundamental rights of association so that they can satisfy the quest for power. In that process, there are regulations. We are not friends by being in the same party. We are brought together by the guiding principle of that party, which is the constitution of the party. And the manifesto of the party is our guiding principle in government. If we now have issues that we don't follow the guidelines of the party, which is the constitution, the natural habitat is the court. And that is basically why people go to court. And for a party seeking to be in government, to indulge in arbitrary administration and culture of impunity is quite unfortunate. We could have been this in the past.
We thought that the impunity era is over in the PDP.
That's what I also believe. The era of just deciding things against due process should have been out. Take, for instance, in this particular issue that we are faced with. The Senator Kashamu was being alleged to have instigated Nigerian police, which is an indictment on the Nigerian police. Because there is a subsisting judgment which binds the Nigerian police to ensure the breakdown of law and order does not happen in Ogun State by virtue of distortion of an ESCO legitimately constituted with a lifespan that is fixed by the constitution of that party. In flagrant disobedience of that judgment, the Caretaker Committee seek to dissolve that ESCO illegally. Naturally, the people that are disenfranchised are to complain to police and their direct order to the police ensure.
You know what goes around, and the word is that to a large extent that the PDP, on a large to a large extent, in the PDP in Ogun State, the word is that Senator Buruji Kachamu is aware of how those people were arrested, members and leaders of the party in Ogun State.
You're not getting the point. The people that were arrested were also aware of why they were arrested. The people that illegally constituted them into what will make them to be arrested was aware. And that's the unfortunate thing about leadership. If a leadership cannot submit to the rule of law, it is good night for that country. These are the kind of people that will be president.
But one would think that, for example,
governors.
Senator Kashamu, for example, a senator, I mean, would have taken the case to the highest level of the party before this case would have even gone out of hand in any case.
Fantastic. It's embarrassing that we find ourselves in this kind of situation. Let me make it clear that for a law-abiding citizen to stand up for his right is commendable rather than for people to be blaming that person. Because we are not in a banana republic where you resort to self-help. If you feel convinced that your rights are being trampled up by anybody, the best and the reasonable thing to do in a civilized environment is to approach the court, which is what is happening in this case. Unfortunately, like I said, Senator McCarthy, our respected leader, had a misconceived interpretation of the Supreme Court judgment. He is assuming that because of the Supreme Court judgment that the convention of the party is supreme, that judgment itself has suspended Nigerian constitution, which is not correct. The Nigerian constitution are being administered by the courts. There is a subsisting court judgment that says the ESCO in Ogun State is valid and must continue to be in place till 2020. Nobody should touch it. You shouldn't dissolve it. You shouldn't tamper with their legitimate right. Haven't gone through the Congress and emerged victorious. We have written several letters to him. But we have sent appeals to him. Not only that, we have, in deference to law, went back to court, because I say we, because I believe in that ESCO. The Biodiversity ESCO is our ESCO. We had appealed to him, to our leader, and even in the PDP constitution, there is a proviso that if you appeal to the ESCO and they don't reply within 30 days, it is an offense. He has refused to reply to us.